Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Better Life Show. I'm Coretta Montague Smith, and it's Money Monday. So, today we're going to be talking about a mistake that could cost you thousands of dollars without you even realizing it. So, here's a question. Are you still on the same Medicare plan you enrolled in years ago? If so, you may be paying more than necessary. Depending on your doctors, prescriptions, and your healthcare needs, those things may have changed. Over time, we need more stuff or we need to eliminate more stuff. So reviewing your plan could potentially save you hundreds of dollars or even thousands in 1 year. So here's what happens. Doctors change, prescription costs change, benefits change, but most people stay with the same plan simply because it's familiar, because they don't want to look at it or don't want to make a change. And they don't discover the changes until they're paying more out of pocket than they expected, sometimes 100 more per month. Most of the time they find out when something goes up is when they get prescribed a medication and then they go to the store to get their medication and now they're telling them that there's a fee for it. That happened to my mom and two other people that I know, right? Because have not looked over their plan. So I recently spoke with someone who had been on the same Medicare plan for years. She assumed she was covered, but when she went to once again refill the prescription, she found out that her medication was no longer the familiar. They didn't have those generic medications anymore. Her costs went from $10 a month to $200 a month. That's over $2,000 a year for the same medication. She didn't want to make a bad choice. She just never took the time to see if better options were available. So, before you renew or keep your current Medicare plan, ask yourself these three questions. First, are my doctors still in my plan's network? Providers change. Make sure your plan still works with the doctor you trust, because if they're out of network, you're going to be paying more money. Number two, second, are my prescriptions still covered the way I expected? Prescriptions changes, medications changes. What was covered last year may not be covered this year. And most of the time we are renewing our coverage every year. So this should be the time that you're actually looking over it before just renewing. And third, does my current plan still match my healthcare needs? Your health, budget, and priorities may be different today than it was when you first enrolled. So taking 30 minutes to review your options could save you thousands of dollars. The most expensive Medicare plan isn't always the one with the highest premium. Sometimes it's the one that no one looks over, no one changes or see if it still fits their needs. So here's your Money Monday challenge. If you're on Medicare or you have a parent or a loved one who is, ask one simple question this week. When was the last time we reviewed that plan to make sure it still fits? That one conversation can make a huge difference. I'm all about saving money, helping people save and make money. That's it. Don't spend unnecessary money if we don't have to. So, if you like to see Medicare plan options that fit your doctors, your prescriptions, and budget, I made it easy. Um, I simply use, I simply have a link. I always have these links, always have resources. I have a personalized Medicare plan finder. And with this link, all you have to do is answer a few questions, and you'll receive a personalized plan for recommendations based off your needs. If you like additional guidance with the needs or the options that are given to you, there are always licensed agents available to help you compare your options. I won't be doing it personally, but I'm those there who are more experienced in the industry, especially in the Medicare sector, I will I'd rather for y'all to go with, but I do have a link for that resource if you want it. So thank you for watching Money Monday. And remember this: one better decision, one better choice will make all the difference in your life. I'll see you next time on Money Monday.